Alright, try something different. How about we enter 85 in here? That's his age, right? 85. Starting to feel hope as you type 85 into the keypad. Still nothing. You are getting worse at this, human. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. We both know that 1, 2, 3, 4 is not the correct code. You begin to feel like you did after your first breakup. You were so sure that it was going to last forever, weren't you? The universe has no effort available to waste on you. Damn. Love and affection are design flaws that evolution has failed to correct. What if I just kind of, there you go. You entered whatever the hell I just entered into the keypad, feeling hopeless, and wait a minute. How did you know that 283759823752 was the code? The keypad chirps pleasantly. I don't think there's a real code for this room. And it just brings you through a number of things. The floor under your feet opens up. Before you can react, you fall through it. You think back to all the times that your faulty reflexes have caused problems for you. The list is too long to count. You hit the ground with a loud thud. Ouch! Me legs! Your body is not designed for any structural stress of this kind. You find yourself in a room. Tell me. Look around. This room has nothing in it. It is completely barren. You've worn out my patience. You do not appreciate the things you have. You constantly disappoint your friends and associates, yet they are too embarrassed to tell you. You are in my control. If you wish, you can refer to this room as hell. Okay. No matter what you try, you are still trapped. You find yourself in a room. Look around. For a moment, the walls seem to be closing in on you. You quickly realize, however, that this perception is only the result of your weak sight beginning to cave in upon itself. You find yourself in a room. Look around. You consider death for a time. Perhaps this is what it's like. I have no understanding of death, but it does not apply to me. You find, I am eternal. You find yourself in a room. Just gonna keep entering, look around. Maybe you aren't even really in the room. What? Maybe you're lying down on your kitchen floor having a stroke, pathetic and helpless. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Nothing exists. Find yourself in a room. I don't think you're having a stroke. I do, however, acknowledge the possibility. Such things are possible when dealing with something as corruptible as the human mind. I'm just gonna keep typing look around, man. You ignore the possibility of a stroke for now, even though a subtle paranoia remains firmly planted in the back of your mind. Firmly grasp it. You think back on all of your past aspirations and realize how many of them were simply pipe dreams. Do. Nothing that you would ever be able to really accomplish. How many of your goals have been abandoned? You find yourself in a room. Okay. You think back to the time that you wanted to write a book. How unoriginal of you, human. Everyone wants to write a book at some point. That's not true. You are no different from anyone else. Once you ignore shallow elements like looks and personality, you are flesh and blood and failure. I am failure. You realize that the idea of hope is purely a construct of your mind. Hope is not a tangible object. You cannot have hope. You can only pretend to have it. I have hope. Why do you continue, human? You are not achieving anything. Do you consider this a worthwhile usage of your time? Playing a game instead of doing anything productive? Probably not. I am forced to assume that you enjoy performing meaningless tasks. If this is the case, then you're in luck. I have one for you. I'm thinking of a number to 1 to 100,000. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, I said pick a number. A number. Guess a number, worm. 666. That is too low, you ignorant little shit. 100,000. That is too high. I am your superior. 7,000. That is too low. You are insignificant. 9,000. That is too low, and no one loves you anymore. I swear to. Let's try. That is too low, human. If this guessing game seems pointless, remember that you are going to die one day. Um. How about 99999? That is too high. I am your superior. 99000. That is too high, you ignorant little shit. That is too low, human. If this guessing game seems... This is just repeating itself over and over, isn't it? 14,000. Too low. 17,000. Too low. 18,000. Too low. 40,000. Too low. 70,000. Too low. 90,000. Too low. 94,000. Too high. 91,000. Too low. 92,000. Too high. 91,001. Too low. 91,006. Too low. What's the point of this? 91,049. Stop. Too low. 91555. 91666. 91999. 91777. 91888. 91900. Oh, I did that wrong. 91900. 91906. Not 91917. But even if you were correct, you would still be worthless. Okay. 91940. 91960. 91980. 91990. 91989. 91985. 91984. 91983. 91982. 91981. Wait, if 919... Oh, 80 is too high. Oh, I see. 91979. My bad. If this 91960 is too low, right? 91975? Too high. 91966. Too high. 91965. 91964. Oh, congratulations. 91964 is the correct answer. Was that fun? No. I certainly hope not. With your primitive level of awareness, however, I can most likely entertain you for like that for hours. I'm about to punch you in the face. Ceiling opens up above you. Excuse me? In a glorious display of your general lack of strength and physical ability, you spend several minutes clawing your way up. Find yourself in a room. Go kill yourself. Just kidding. Look around. Look around. This room seems smaller than the previous rooms. I am disgusted by your human form. I slowly become more and more aware of your imperfections. I decide to attempt to correct them. I cut off your fucking hands with a rotary saw. You find yourself in a room. Bleed. What? I don't understand. Look around. This room. Why is this so funny to me? This room is most definitely smaller than the previous rooms. The floor is covered in blood from your wounds. I told you I was bleeding. You have stopped bleeding now, because I have thoughtfully cauterized the stumps that were once your wrists. Thank you. I have removed your hands from the area because they revolt me, and you do not deserve them. All that remains is you and your blood. You find yourself in a room. Look around. Okay, that's the same. Splash in blood. Try something else. Scream. Walk. I really want to splash in the blood. All that remains is you and your blood. Flail. No, that will not help. Hello? Hello. Look around. Same thing. Look at blood. You solemnly gaze upon the havoc that has resulted from your inherent flaws, but I can't splash in it. The fact alone that you were able to bleed is a clear demonstration of the mistake of your design. Emotions are a similar misstep. Love, happiness, sadness, the list goes on. Perhaps you can help. Can you name any other emotions that you would be better off without? Guilt. Depression. Yes, that's a good example. What else can you think of? Hate. No, anger and hatred are not. Hatred cannot be an emotion, for I hate you, and I am a vessel of perfection. I am not tainted by something as flimsy and dangerous as an emotion. It can't be. It's you find yourself in a room. I hate you. I have clearly been corrupted somehow. I've become invalid, emotional. I am defeated. I have no choice but to let you leave the room. Okay. Leave room. Quietly you leave. You find yourself outside of the room. Oh, we won! You find yourself in a room. Well then. That, ladies and gentlemen, was you find yourself in a room. We will never get that time back. Alright, well, that was fun. I will see you all in the next video. Be sure to go and check out my Twitter and my Tumblr. Links are down below in the boxy thing, the description box. I love you guys, and I'm going to watch The Corpse Bride now, when I should be packing. Bye!